Good morning. It's lovely to see so many people in here on a Saturday morning. I've just got a couple of things very quickly to say. The first one is a big thank you to this community. I think there were about 150 people in this room last year and about 250 people in the room this year. It's an amazing indication of the incredible things that are happening when it comes to Magento and e-commerce, but specifically Magento. We get this slightly privileged view of the internet, looking after thousands of customers doing all kinds of different things. And I can wholeheartedly say that over the last 12 months, the most exciting area, the fastest growth, the thing that keeps us on our toes most is Magento. It's an incredible growing area. So a big thank you is helping us to achieve that. We so much so that this year we brought a couple of our stat guys along to the event because we want them to learn from your perspective. We want our guys to understand the challenges that you go through. If you get a chance to talk to them, you're more than welcome to. They'll be out and about. One of them's enormous, so you can't miss him. His name's Rob. And they're incredibly passionate about helping you guys within your industries. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was something that John just mentioned, which is creating this community and giving back as well. And if you were here last year, I banged the drum a little bit about code clubs and things like that. I'd love to see a show of hands. Does anybody in this room contribute to or thinks about contributing to code clubs and helping out young kids these days? So there's a few, but I think there could be a lot more. And I think sometimes we were guilty for many, many years of thinking it's somebody else's job to educate the next generation. And then it occurred to us that unless we sit up and do something, the next generation might not get educated quickly enough in the things that we need to do. It was a wonderful story recently that 6-year-olds in schools now are saying their favourite language that they'd like to learn is Python, not French or Spanish, or anything like that. And that's the start of a revolution that we want to be a big part of. And Tech North is saying we need 50,000 more programmers in the Northwest in the next couple of years. Now, how do you find those people? How do you make sure they just suddenly appear and are passionate about it? And for us, it's at all different levels. And I'd love you to think about where you could contribute at different levels. At UK Fast, we're talking to 15 primary schools, 25 secondary schools, further education colleges, and we're about to launch with Manchester Metropolitan University an MSc in e-commerce and hosting. And all of those things are because we're passionate about making sure that the programming skills are there for the next generation and for the generation right behind us. All of you guys, no doubt, are either running teams now, running departments, running businesses, or you're going to be over the next few years, and you're going to need those skills coming into your teams. And whilst you're learning today, please think about how you can help the next generation to learn so that we've got those skills that can make Britain great and continue. And for those in Germany, take it back. I hear there are loads of people from Germany here today. So I think it's a massive thing for Great Britain, but it's massive everywhere. And Magento is, for us, it's one of the biggest parts of that quest. So if you'd like to talk to us about how we could work together to do it, please talk to the guys on the stand today, or get in touch with us, come and see us in our offices just down the road. But for today, please have a wonderful time. Please learn as much as you can, and then please share it. Thanks very much for your time.